Hello, welcome to SpooniesWorld. Thank you so much for coming and popping in, stopping by. I'm Spoonie, and we are going to do something a little different. I am watching the Ricky Gervais Show. Ricky is one of my favorite comedians. I have a grand variety of comedians I like. I like my music. And this show is incredibly funny. I've seen season 1 a long time ago. The show's probably about 20 plus years old. It's by HBO. It's cartoon, animated. We'll see. Hopefully you'll watch it with me and enjoy it as much as I do. So thanks for joining me. All right, here comes season 2, episode 1 of the Ricky Gervais Show. Ricky Gervais? Ricky Gervais. Well, I think it'll be great no matter what. Boop.
Hello and welcome to the Ricky Gervais Show with me, Ricky Gervais, Stephen Merchant,
Hello.
And the little round-headed buffoon that is Carl Pilkerton.
All right.
It's my big pet project. It hasn't been my own career. It's been get Carl famous.
Yeah.
I want people to recognise him in the street, come up to him and say, "You bald-headed mank twat."
Let me tell you now, Rick. I've been out and about, and a lot of people have come up to me and said, "It has Carl Pilkington got a head like a fucking orange."
Well, I had a call recently from a film company
Language,
asking him if
I
he's
forget.
got any ideas for movies. Now, how desperate, in what dire straits must the British film industry be that they're going, "We need Carl Pilkerton. We have hit rock bottom." And he went along for an interview.
So what? And you went in and you...
I went along and had a meeting, and they just said, right, you know.
Can you imagine
got any
pitching
ideas?
movie ideas?
And
I
so
can.
said, you know, what you thinking? What sort of thing are you after? You after action, thriller, whatever?
Because you can provide any of that.
I love that he's playing it cool, like you've come to the right person.
Yeah.
My time's precious, what do you need?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Carl
Fine,
Pilkerton, the
cool.
movie doctor, what do you need, Papa?
So
Well.
I thought of this idea sort of on the spot. No, but if you just
Randomly.
talk, I find that your mouth comes out with stuff.
Right, there's another
Right,
quote.
right.
There is another quote.
If you talk, your mouth comes out with stuff.
That to me stands along with what are those things in Gremlins called?
No, but what I mean, if you sit there and
What are those things in Gremlins called? Mogwai. I think maybe that's what he was asking, but they're Gremlins. They're called Gremlins.
That is exactly what Plato said.
so
So
anyway,
Aristotle, he said, "Sit down. I've got an idea for you." Aristotle said, "Plato, how do I go?" Right, just keep talking, and eventually your brain will come out with stuff.
Right,
Okay,
so who did you
start
say?
again. Who did you say?
So I said, right, I'm seeing Clive Warren,
That's Clive Warren.
Who's Clive Warren?
the one who was in
Yeah, who's
Closer.
Clive
Clive Owen.
Clive Owen.
Owen? Yeah.
Right, all right.
Did they look at you like you're a fucking idiot?
So they all started trying to figure out, who's this Clive Warren we've not heard about?
It must be amazing. He's on Clive Warren. Get me Clive Warren on the phone. Get me Clive Warren.
And I said Rebecca De Mornay.
They thought he was a genius. They've never thought of putting Clive Warren with Rebecca De Mornay.
I mean, I like Rebecca De Mornay.
Oh God!
Why didn't you choose,
Someone who existed.
J-Lo or someone who's a big star?
God, Clive Warren! Oh God!
Don. You know,
Okay, here we go. Here comes the actual plot idea.
And you're thinking, oh, they've got a nice life. She's like, you and all that. Yeah. He walks out the house, gets hit
Love
by
you
a
and all
bus.
that.
Oh,
So Clive Warren's
they're dead.
Tragic.
I don't know if Clive Warren would take that part because he's hit by a bus, so he's dead.
he's hit by a bus and that. The tiger's it's got you, right? She's
Starring
devastated. She's
Warren.
fed up. She's devastated and that. Doctor says Clive's dead.
Who's playing the Doctor? Jack Nicholson House.
What's that fella who was in Independence Day?
Will Smythe.
No, the old black fella.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get him in. He's
Morgan
a
Freeman,
doctor.
yeah.
He
I love how they
says,
said Smythe.
your husband's dead. She's like, oh God. What happens then is he says, but listen, what we can do now, we can take the brain out,
Right.
and a fact that I'd read that day before the meeting. This isn't in the film now. This is me.
Right, but luckily, you
I read a
fact.
thing about how the brain can run on half of it. You've actually got a full brain.
Some
on
of us
half. So this was in my mind still.
Well, half your mind, yeah.
So I said, what happens is Morgan
They are
Freeman
mean to
says,
him.
been working on this. You can run your life on half a brain.
Right.
She's sort of a bit like, what are you telling me this for now?
Half a brain.
Your husband's just died like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, but if we're going to do this, we've got to act quick. She's like, do what? He says, whilst his brain's not fully dead, because it stays awake for a bit when you've been killed.
He's not dead then, fine.
No, but
Wait.
yeah, he is, but they found out that
Right.
it stays awake a little bit.
No,
So-
No, he's gone.
No,
You're
no.
hit by a bus.
Yeah, no, he's dead. If the brain's dead, you are dead.
Clive Warren's dead.
And if the brain's not dead, you're not dead.
No, but it's like people in a coma. They're dead, aren't they? But
No,
the brain's
no,
dead.
No, they're in a coma.
No, they're
in a
dead.
coma.
No, they come out of comas, don't
All right, then he's in a coma. He's been hit by the bus, but the chances are he's not going to come out of a coma, but his brain is still awake.
Nah.
So change that. That's easily done.
Hold on, though. I like this fact that he's in a coma, so they're going, look, he's definitely going to die in this coma. Take the brain out now. Pop the brain out.
But why is that such
Pop
a weird
the
thing when
brain
that's
out.
what they do now? That's what they do now.
That's what they
What
do
is?
now.
That's what they do.
What?
They do that.
What do they do now? What do they do now?
No, but when, like, how I've signed that donor card,
Yeah.
like, if anything happens to me...
No.
they've
There's
got the
no
lot.
such thing as a brain donor. We've explained to you before.
Yeah, but they're working on it. They've said
I think there are brain donors, but not like for this purpose.
that's what they're doing. They're working
For like medical students and stuff.
about. I've seen some weird stuff on the internet.
Yeah, I know you have. Yeah.
I saw a program on Channel 5 where a monkey brain was still alive and it was stuck on a stick. And they
You were
pumped
watching
it.
the Magic
They
Roundabout.
pumped it and it reacted.
Right.
So it's still alive. It's being kept alive. And it's only a matter of time.
As long as you can link this up to the eyes and tell the arms and legs what to do, we're laughing. Cheers, Carl. See you later.
Then what happens is they say, do you want half of his brain in your head?
No, I don't want half of his brain in my head. Do
definitely
you
not.
want
I'm
half of
having
his
you
brain in
struck
your
off.
head?
She starts screaming. She calls the police. He gets
Yeah,
arrested.
but you'd have said that years ago when people can have, like, someone else's arm put on their body and stuff.
Why would she do that?
Because she loves him.
But hold on. Well, no, wait. What would she then be?
Because this is what I'm trying to tell
Okay.
you.
That's right.
Okay,
This is
so
still
what
his
happens
movie
is-
I'd
idea.
have actually left when I wouldn't even gone in to see a film starring Clive Warren and Rebecca De Mornay. Unless it was 1985.
The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, though, is a fabulous movie.
She's the same as you. She says the same thing. She goes, "Why would I do that, doctor?" And
Stay hydrated.
he goes, "Well, what will happen is he's gone, but you'll have his thoughts. So in the morning when you say, 'Oh, I don't know what to have,' well, I have cornflakes. His bit of the brain will sort of say,
Have a Weetabix.
have shredded wheat, or whatever." And she's like, "Oh yeah, good idea."
Sorry. So the point of this film is that the dead man can remind her what breakfast cereal she likes.
Yeah. So the thought. When
What do you mean, yes? So that's it, is it?
No, that's not the only
Wait,
thing.
wait a minute. This is only Act One.
That's just the first bit. Everything's going well. She has it done.
So who is she? Is she herself?
She's Rebecca De Mornay.
Yeah.
But now
With
and again, with him chipping in with a bit of voiceover. So the idea is it's all
With a
going
bit of
well.
voiceover.
She's-
So she can't decide what dress to wear.
She's had half of her brain taken out and put in a bin,
Yeah.
okay, and Clive Warren's half has been put in there. So
Into
now
a
she's
bin.
walking round. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So she's like a schizophrenic.
no, like I say, the brain is alive, so it's all going well when she leaves hospital.
Yeah.
And she gets the first taste of it, and it's a bit weird to get hold of because she's sort of. I think when she signs herself out, he's sort of fighting right in his name and stuff. So there's a few sort of technical things that she has to get used to.
And does Clive's brain
What does
know
he
that
think?
he's now inside her brain?
Does that matter?
Well, I would say it matters because
Doesn't matter.
otherwise,
Yes, it does matter, Carl. What's he thinking?
what's
What's the point of this? Why has she gone along with this?
Because she really loves it, wouldn't you?
What are you talking about? Why would I have someone's brain in my head when they're dead?
Well, what-
I've got a perfectly good brain.
So you're telling me you wouldn't have it done then?
Of course I fucking wouldn't.
I
Why
can
would
also categorically state I wouldn't either.
Yeah, but you're saying that now, but once you're in that position that someone who, you love and that dies, if the doctor said, "Do you want it?"
No!
No.
I go, no! It's madness!
I don't think you
It's
will.
madness!
All right.
So, tell me a typical bit of dialogue.
A typical bit of dialogue.
Well, we've done the breakfast scene.
Yeah,
that was
okay, yeah.
dynamite.
Yeah.
That's fucking Oscar winning.
Yeah, can we do lunch?
There may be like at the funeral, because even though the brain's still alive, they still have the funeral, and you can have like a funny bit where they stood around the grave, and like there's some relation there who he doesn't like, and she can start laughing, and the family are looking at her going, why is she laughing?
Yeah.
And she's sort of laughing, and he's saying something a bit rude. Going, "Look at her head." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Looks like
Stuff
a
on the
fucking
family.
Yeah.
Little cameo for you.
Wow. Very odd.
So you have all that, and people are sort of liking the film, thinking, oh, it's quite funny, this.
Yeah.
And then you hit them hard.
He's the most ludicrous idea for film.
There's a lot of crazy films out there. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if this actually got made, to be honest.
It really is the ramblings of a mental case.
Right, I have to say, though, I am hooked now. I want to know what's going to happen next in the story.
Then what happens is, she hears the voice go, Leslie, where are you? Something.
Leslie.
Right?
Her name's not
Leslie.
Leslie.
No.
No.
So she's thinking, who's
Who's
Leslie?
Leslie?
Yeah.
So in her mind, she's going, who's Leslie?
Who's
He's
Leslie?
going, oh,
So he's thought, hang on, I've let something slip.
I've
here.
let something slip. So she's going, answer me.
Oh.
He goes quiet on her.
Oh.
Oh.
So
He was
Secret.
having an affair.
this is the thing. So she's trying to hunt down
Leslie.
Leslie.
And he's got to stop her thinking it.
Then what happens is, I mean, you know,
Where your backs?
So he's got to hunt down Leslie.
so she's got to hunt down Leslie.
It's a woman, is it? Another Leslie, or
It's
is it
another
a bloke?
woman.
Right.
But what happens is, I mean, without ruining the end for everyone, what
would
would sort of happen is,
Oh yeah, because we don't want to ruin it for them, because this will be filling the multiplexes in no time.
No, it's the greatest love story ever told, set in a head.
but listen, let's just get to
hang
the
on a
end.
sec though, Carl. I don't. Yeah, you've got to understand. I don't think you can let people
No, come on,
listening
come on, what's
hanging
the
on
end?
waiting for the film.
Just let your mouth talk.
Right, so what I said was, maybe what happens is, his brain is more powerful than hers.
Right. How is there power? Why is there no power involved?
What I mean is, her brain was running the rest of her body.
Brain wrestling.
Now he's
His
taking
brain,
over.
that gets more powerful
I want to watch it.
and
I want to
overrules
watch
her
it.
body.
Okay.
Yeah.
She then fancies Leslie.
Whoa.
So
it's a lesbian
hold on,
film.
this is building up to a lesbian love. So what the?
Well, it's
what?
trendy, isn't it, that? So just have a bit of that at the end, and
So hold on. So
Have a
he
bit of that at
overpowers
the
her,
end.
So she is now a lesbian. What's Leslie getting out of this? Why does Leslie think? Hold on. Why is my
Because-
dead lover's wife coming on to me?
because this is what I'm saying to you, it's relationships. It's the love of two brains.
Aww.
Right. Okay. Again, can anyone?
That is
can
kind
we
of
make that into
nice.
it? That's
A
quote.
relationship is
The
love of two
relationship
brains.
is a love of two brains. Well, it's now he's got something there. He's got something there. But my point is this: why is Leslie suddenly turned lesbian?
Because she loves the brain.
But does she know this is Clive
Yeah.
Warren?
Rebecca will say something now and again.
Oh my, wait a minute, Clive Warren on this food.
Yeah, I'm in two minds about this bacon.
Yeah.
What
I'm
I
going
mean
to turn
is,
into a lesbian.
People
Shredded wheat.
like what they like.
Shredded wheat. True, people like what people like.
This is your problem. You don't know anything. And this theory about if your mouth talks enough, the brain will kick in soon. It hasn't. Oh, chimpanzee!
Oh, chimpanzee news. This is a staple of season one.
Extracts from his famous diary. Box jellyfish, crocodiles, snakes, blue ring octopus, red-black spiders, funnel web spiders, great white sharks. Just some of the reasons that put me off going to Australia.
Yeah.
Every creature is bigger and angrier than anywhere else on the world. I put it down to two things. One, it could either be
True.
because spiders and snakes and the like normally hide under rocks. The Earth is one big rock. Australia's at the bottom of the big rock, and they're trying to hide under it.
Oh.
You are a maniac!
It's just thinking
the
about it.
bottom.
Thinking about where spiders go, and that works. doesn't it?
No.
No!
Why doesn't that work like a
Because there's
rock?
no real upside down and bottom of the earth, is it? It's all relative to what?
Yeah.
It's relative to what? A map that you
Well,
saw.
it's a coincidence, isn't it?
No, right, okay, read on.
A
A lot of people go
coincidence.
camping in Australia, which I think's mental. If I was to fly all that way, I'd want a decent
Oh,
bed.
I just realized
Plus,
this
I
isn't
wouldn't be
making news.
camping
This is
in a
his
place where
diary.
there are killer spiders
I gotta pay
wandering
better
around.
attention.
agree.
I've only been camping a few times, and each time I was glad when it was over. The last time was last year
Carl's
in Lyme
diary.
Regis.
Yeah.
When did you go camping in Lyme Regis?
Last year. It's all right, Lyme Regis, but it was all a bit of a nightmare because I was going with my mate, and he said he knew someone who knew someone who had a bit of land in the garden.
Land in the garden.
What's the point, though, innit? You know, what's the point of camping in someone's garden where there's a sort of like a spa down the road and like?
I kind
because
of
you're buying
agree.
this
I
to
think
see,
it's
aren't
a little. I
Just
mean,
getting away
it's
from it all,
fun
seeing
as
the
a
world.
kid.
It's not if you're in someone's front garden.
Be in the backyard with your, you know.
Oh, sorry.
sleeping
Well,
bag,
there's even less
tent.
to see except three
Right, if I want to
fences.
go
It's private,
camping,
isn't it?
I want to
So
go
the
like
thing
into the
is,
forest or
he
go
said,
like
it's a
into
great
real
garden,
nature.
the owners
Not
are away,
just
and there's a toilet, an outside
in a
toilet
farmer's
that they have,
field.
like, when they have
Away from it,
parties
yeah.
and stuff. So we get there, and this lad who knew about this bit of land,
Someone's back garden.
well, yeah, said, "Oh, you can't use it. You
someone's
haven't gone
back
on
garden.
holiday."
So now you're stuck in the middle of a big civilised conurbation called Lyme Regis. How are you going to survive?
Well, we ended up just sort of sleeping on the beach. But
Did you pitch your tent on the beach?
put the tent
Picking
on the beach.
on
We
the
found
beach.
somewhere where there was a load of rubbish. So we thought,
nice.
That's the place to go,
Oh,
yeah.
lovely.
No,
A
but
municipal tip.
What was it? Was it chemical waste or just like
no, just
um,
Coke
was it just
cans and
syringes
stuff.
and,
lovely.
But listen, though,
baby
you've got to
diapers,
think
sure.
about that.
rusty? Something rusty.
If there's rubbish there, it means it was a good place to camp.
Why?
Why?
Because other people have camped there.
Right.
So that's how you've got to look at it. It's a way. That's like a little tip of.
So you could have slept
first
in a
thing-
public lavatory.
Yeah. This one's nice. What? It's covered in shit.
Ew.
Means other
No.
people have had a shit here.
No camping in
Welcome
bathrooms.
to our 5-star
We are
hotel.
not
You're gonna
camping in
vomit over all
bathrooms.
the fucking walls.
So that means people have had a good time here. They got right pissed up and threw their lungs up.
So that's where we put down the tent. We put down the tent there, and then what was
Somebody put up a
annoying is
tent, he puts down a tent.
we what's her name? We
It was already up. It
He was
carried
already
it all
they
the way
carried it all
from
the way
London.
there. They won't let's pack it down.
the weird thing was, as soon as we set
Weird
up,
thing
some other
was-
people turned up.
Oh, that's all the rubbish take.
Of course. Here.
Makers,
Right
They
there.
started setting up their tents. And we're like,
Yeah.
oh.
When there's
No,
Plenty.
near.
Go over
There's
there.
some nappies
Go
over
over
there.
there.
Yeah. Nearer the nappies.
And they offered us some sausages.
All right.
My mate said, "Oh, ignore them. That's like code for swingers."
What?
No.
Yeah.
What? So they were.
It starts off with sausages, doesn't it? And then
So,
before you know it,
but what do these people look like?
they were about 45.
Who are they? There,
A man and a woman.
a man and a woman. So what was in it for the bloke?
Some people like that, don't they?
That means you say, right, I want the bald one, love. If it's like wife swapping,
Swingers.
should one of you be a wife?
No, but I don't know all the rules and that. But
The
He's just got a
rules.
real thing for fucking oranges.
and we didn't want any sausages anyway. So we just sort of
I
said-
don't believe sausages is a
It's a
code for
code for
swingers. Because eventually, how many times?
Yeah,
do they
sausage,
give someone
I don't think
sausages
is
and they go,
code
"Get
for
your pants
swingers.
up."
What is
They go,
it?
"Oh, we just have some sausages." I go, "Oh, this is
Pineapple?
This code.
But
we
why
need
would
a
they
better
be?
code.
Why
I love
would we
pineapple,
be being
but-
offered sausages?
Because they're nice
I'm
people
not
and
a
they're making
swinger.
sausages.
Yeah, makes you wonder.
We don't. Let's not trust these people. Let's move our tent nearer to the corpse.
So yeah, that was the camping.
September 30th.
Other people can do it.
Going
so
away
be
with
it.
Suzanne's mum and
But that's
dad.
just not for
We're
me.
meeting them at Madeira Airport as they're flying in from Manchester. The plane was
Manchester.
full and I had a headache. There was a baby sat behind us that was crying its eyes out for the whole flight.
Anybody been on a flight
The
with
mother
a
of it
crying
said
baby?
it was upset because its ears were hurting. So were mine.
Yeah. His laugh. Cackle laugh. Cackle laugh.
We went to try and
I
find a
can cackle.
supermarket. Suzanne's man was having a go at her dad because he didn't have a shirt on. She said he looks a mess.
How do
and
you
was
shop
embarrassed
without a
to be
shirt
seen
on?
with him.
That
It's
does,
their Ruby
you can't do that
anniversary
here.
tomorrow.
No shoes, no shirt, no service.
I bought a fan to put in our room to drown out the sound of the mopeds. I've heard Wayne Rooney does the same thing with a vacuum cleaner. What?
If you've just got a noise, that's constant.
Box
It makes you
fans,
nod off.
fans,
And
white
it
noise
drowns out every other
machine.
background noise. So all you've got is like, if it's a vac, it's just. And if that's
Same
constant,
time, that
like,
was
all
funny.
night, you just nod
People
off.
next door going, they've got their vacuum cleaner on again. Earplugs, drown out everything.
I've tried them. I didn't like it, did I?
Why not?
Because I could hear my heartbeat.
I don't like hearing my heartbeat either with like... I agree.
you're such
It doesn't
a
help
strange
me
little
fall
creature.
asleep.
Oh.
Didn't do much this morning. Just sat by the pool, saving insects that flew into it.
Aww.
I'm gonna die like fucking Noah. That's right.
He's saving insects.
How were you saving
that
them?
fly
Did you
into
wait for
the
them to hit the
pool.
water, then fish them out, or you grab them in the air?
Stuck my finger on the top. They grabbed on, lifted it.
And
up.
then you just
And
lift
when
them out.
like
Aw.
some sort of insect lifeguard, you'd see someone land and you go, right, that's me, dun, 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 and you'd go in there.
That was
It's
A-teamish.
hard to turn a sort of a blind eye to stuff like
I
that.
heard
'cause
that
you
little
know
tune.
that's something, you're witnessing death. And
Witnessing
if you can
death.
say something,
Aw.
you do, don't you? You do your bit.
You do your bit.
And at night, I'd sort
See,
of
that's the
think,
kind of stuff I
have they
agree
learnt
with.
the lesson, or will they be back, and will they be
When you
dead
can
and in
help,
tomorrow? But if they
you
can
do
get an
your
extra
bit.
day, I've done my
He's
bit.
done his bit.
I can't do more than that. I'm on holiday. Do your bit. I'm lucky enough to see the world.
Yeah.
Do your bit.
I love it.
I did my bit.
I love it. I love
Do
it.
your
I
bit.
love the fact that he was running around saving flies and things.
It's just something. There's something so sort of.
Beeswax. Old lady drowned. Yeah, he was saving a beetle.
Oh, that was hilarious. Fantastic. This show is just too funny. I'm curious to know what you all think. This was just the first episode. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me on this. I hope you laughed and giggled with me, and look forward to episode 2. And you're the best part of Spoonie's World. Thank you so much.
SpooniesWorld is the place to be. SpooniesWorld, a friend for you and me.